say the main things, which is thank you. God bless you for all that you are. I look out in this audience and I see a whole bunch of familiar faces. The problem is, as mentioned earlier, I'm getting old. And I can't remember names. So I want to apologize to each and every one of you if I can't remember your name. I can't remember my name sometimes. So I want to apologize for that. I told my wife I wouldn't cry. This thing is beautiful, and I did not expect it. And you know, guys and girls, I think I even gave all of my notes to my wife. So that's another excuse that I have. Except that what I don't understand is when Linda Whitlock, who you met earlier, when she asked me to be the keynote speaker, thank you. I got about 12 of those in my pocket. When Linda Whitlock asked if I would be the keynote speaker, I really didn't know what that meant. So I brought my keys and I wrote my notes. So maybe that can help a little bit. I hope that I can. But you know what? Look at all your faces. Seeing some people I haven't seen in a while. I don't need no sneaking notes. I just need to say that I love you, and I love you all for being here today. And you know, love is kind of a funny thing. I want to give you a little bit of an example, and I'm sorry, I'm going to have some stories, but these stories are true stories. They're not like, I can't think of any, but it doesn't matter. They're true stories. You know, I'm going to go back to Halloween night. Halloween night, I was sitting around the fire in the driveway at my daughter's house. And thousands of kids came up. Maybe not 1,000, maybe I did tell a wrong story there, but there was a lot of them. What I heard those kids do that I haven't heard kids do, or I haven't noticed anyway, is I heard those two words, thank you. And if they didn't say it, their parents told them to say it. We can't forget those words. That's what this wall is all about. Saying thank you. Thank you to every man and woman that put a military uniform on for their country. Thank you for the freedom they gave us, for all of us to be here today. Thank you is really important. You know what? You know why it's so important? Kim and I stopped, and this is not an ordinary thing, okay? I don't want you to think this. We stopped at Taco Bell over by Walmart. We went in that place, there wasn't a person in there. But there was a box on the counter. What the heck's going on? Nobody's helping us. So this guy finally came out and said, what do you want? Well, isn't this Taco Bell? Don't you come here and get something to eat? And so he took our order. He didn't make us do the thing, because I can't figure it out, especially without my glasses. He brought us the food. Did not say thank you. I'm not going there again. Thank you is important. Thank you is important anywhere. But you don't get it a whole lot. And that's what this wall is all about. You know, I want to do something here first. And then, when I asked Jan how much time I had to talk, she said all day. So, Shane, you're hearing this for the first time. So, in a while, I gotta go home and get into my freezers and get some meat, and Shane's gonna fire up the grills. So, I'm not gonna be here that long. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna be here that long. I just wanted to let you know about that. Just a little while ago, we lost a dear, dear friend. A friend who got me involved in a whole bunch of stuff. Involved with the Patriot Guard who's sitting along the walls. This doesn't look as good on me as it does on Lorenzo, as it did on Lorenzo. The Patriot Guard are the best. These guys do so much. I think, Ken, you gonna come up and stand next to me? Please. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Santa Ken, and he's from the Patriot Guard. He just started growing this last week. Ken is a Patriot Guard. Ken and Lorenzo were instrumental in getting me involved in the Patriot Guard. Ken, I gotta tell a story that maybe you don't even know, but it's a true story. So Ken and Lorenzo invited me to a whole bunch of caravans. What do you call those things? Motorcycles are taking you places. Missions.
It's a funeral. We call them missions.
Okay. So what a really neat thing to get behind 50 motorcycles and go on a parade and go to Miramar or go wherever. So this time, Lorenzo and Ken said, well, this is about the Vietnam Memorial, the temporary one that goes around. And we're going to go around the city of El Cajon, and end up in a park in El Cajon, Kennedy Park. So we did that. So we're about halfway through this mission, and things were getting kind of slow, but there was a lot of people on the side of the road waving their flags, and I was wailing on the horn, just honking the horn like crazy and waving and doing all that stuff. And as I got up behind the car in front of me, which was a pretty decent car, I noticed this license plate cover. This license plate cover said, "You honk that horn again, and you're going to see what's in my trunk. You're going to see what's in my trunk." I thought, oh my God. So I stopped honking. But when we got into the parking lot, I tried to get over by him to park by him so I could go over. Can you show me what's in your trunk? Luckily, I couldn't find him, so it worked out okay. I want to do something here real special. Lorenzo was the best. Lorenzo was a wonderful man who we all loved and all cared about. And I'm sure all of these guys and girls have nice things to say about him too. A wonderful, wonderful man who I truly, truly miss. And I'd like to, can I give you that? You want to talk?
We don't talk, we just do what we're told. Lorenzo was a great man. He went over 1,000 military funerals. Good guy. I'm going to bring his wife up here. She's also a sweetheart.
From Alpine, too.
You forgot to bring her with you. I know what it means. For 47 years. They lived in Alpine for 40 years. That I'm aware of, right? 45. I learn more every day. But anyway, she's a sweetheart, and she's now a Patriot Guard rider also.
everyone who's honored Lorenzo, kind of kept his legacy alive, and he loved doing what he does with Patriot Guard and all these other activities in the Alpine area and San Diego. So just thank you for knowing that and showing him your thank yous. Thank you.
Just to let you know, the Patriot Guard put the money together. We're gonna have his name on Mount Soledad ASAP.